Hi guys, so today I have a list here, and my list is 25 things you can do other than shop. So I decided to make this video because I figured that it's good to give you guys ideas if you're looking to shop less, or if you feel like you want to pick up new hobbies or think of other ideas than just shopping. So I figured this would be like a helpful type of video, so I'll get started. So the first thing I have on this list is to have a home spa day and just to relax. I mean, you could paint your nails, you could do a mask, you could even make your own mask with stuff you have in your house. So that is the first tip I have. The second tip I have is to clean. And I say to clean because sometimes we realize we have things that we don't even realize we have. So that's my second tip, is to clean. My third tip is try decluttering so you see what you have and don't use. So this tip is basically saying, like, maybe go through your closets, maybe go through your cabinets and drawers, and just go through everything that you have and think about how much time that actually takes up. If you go through everything you have, then you could say, okay, but I have this and I could get rid of that because I don't use this. So if you declutter, then it'll help you think about what you have, what you don't have, what you need, what you don't need. So that is tip number 3. Tip number 4 is to go outside. And I say that if it's nice out. I mean, obviously today I won't be going outside. It's the middle of winter and there's snow on the ground. But if it's nice out, let's say spring or summer or fall, then go get some fresh air. I mean, it doesn't hurt. My next tip is to exercise. And I say this because, you know, sometimes when you go to the gym or you exercise, then you feel like you're determined to exercise. I mean, some of us aren't determined to exercise, but I mean, if you exercise, it's sort of a hobby or something else to do instead of shopping, so you could exercise. Next tip I have is to read a book. There's so many good books out there, and there's so many that are really cheap. I mean, you could go on the Kindle app, you could go to a library, and basically possibilities are endless. You could read a book that could take you a whole entire day, and you could be so thrilled with the book that you won't even think about shopping. So my next tip goes to read a book, and it's to go to a library. And so let's say you don't have money to buy a book. So the library offers books for free. So I would recommend maybe go to the library for a day, maybe learn some new things and pick some books off the shelf, or even just to browse around and learn something new. My next tip is to call a friend or family. And, you know, sometimes we forget to call our friends or family, and, you know, basically there could be stuff going on in their life, and you could just catch up and you could feel nice. So that is my next tip. The next tip I have is to cook or bake. And basically I say to cook or bake because it could be fun if you like to cook or bake. And it's, you know, a fun hobby. You make something and it's something to do that most people enjoy. So that's my next tip. Next I have catch up on a TV show or watch a movie. How many times have we just watch Netflix? I mean, think about it. I watch, you know, TV shows on Hulu, Netflix, or just on TV all the time. So basically, it could take a day just to catch up on one of your favorite TV shows that you could have gotten behind on, or even start a new TV show that you just really got yourself into. So next, I have spend time with family, and I think it's nice when you spend time with your family. And it's nice because they spend time with you, you spend time with them, you do something, and it's pretty good. Next, I have take a nap. I mean, I understand we can't always just take a nap when we want to take a nap, but taking a nap, it works. Then I have, for my next tip, listen to music. And I like listening to music. I find it very relaxing, and I find that it basically clears my mind sometimes, and it really helps. Next tip I have is to take a nice relaxing bath. Now, if you can take a bath, then I'd say go for it. Next tip I have is to make a bucket list or goals list. And by doing this, basically then you can think about all the things you want to do in your life and all the things that you haven't been doing to get there. And if you make a goal, then you will strive to get to that goal. So that's why I say you should make a bucket list or a goals list. Next tip I have is to play a game. It could be a board game with your family, a card game with your friends, a video game. It could be any type of game you want, and you'll spend time playing the game and you won't even think about shopping. Next I have start a new hobby. And there's so many hobbies out there that you could do, and there's so much that could get your mind off of shopping, and it could get your mind just off anything. So you never know, you could fall in love with a new hobby if you just try it. Next I have is play with your animals or take your dog for a walk. Pay attention to your animals and, give them attention too. Maybe they felt a little neglected because maybe you left them to go shopping. So next I have volunteer at an animal shelter, and that could be a fun thing, basically getting to know new animals and seeing them get new homes and basically bonding with some animals. The next tip I have is to go for a bike ride. And like I said, this all depends if it's nice out or not. If it's the middle of winter, like now, obviously I'm not going to be going for a bike ride in the snow. Let's face it. But let's say it's nice out, or let's say you decide to go take a spin class. It's still a form of bike riding. Next I have meditate. And meditation has a lot of benefits. It could calm you down, like let's say you're very stressed, or you just have a lot going on and you need to clear your mind, or you feel like you just need to relax. It's always good to sit and meditate, and basically meditation's very good and very relaxing. And yoga is too. So, I know not everyone can do yoga, but if you can't do yoga, I would recommend meditation. Next I have go to the beach. And like I said, with the weather, it all depends what time of the year it is. But if it's nice out, I would say go for it. Go to the beach. If you're not a beach person, I'm sorry, this tip doesn't really help you. But I would say definitely if you could go to the beach, it's nice. Go to the beach. Next tip I have is to make a scrapbook with photos and supplies you have. And there's plenty of apps out there. I know there's free prints where you could print out your photos from your phone, and basically all you do is pay the shipping charge. You get a certain amount of photos you could print a month. So I'd say use apps like Free Prints and make your own scrapbook and memories, and basically it's something you could do, and it's something you could keep forever or pass down to your family members or give as a gift to someone. Like let's say you want to make it special. So that's my next tip. Next I have to go to the park. If you have a park nearby, I'd say it's nice to get some fresh air and nice just to get out of the house. Next I have find new ideas or hobbies on Pinterest. Now Pinterest has unlimited amounts of ideas and recipes and basically any category you could think of. There's plenty of things. You could, if you don't have Pinterest, you could start a Pinterest and you could pin all these different ideas on your boards and everything, and you could basically try some ideas. I know there's a lot of Pinterest fails out there. There's plenty of Pinterest fails out there, but you could try new things and you can learn new things too. There's plenty of Pinterest pins where I was just like, I didn't know that. Like it'd be like packs, and I'll be like, I didn't know that you could do that with that. So that is my final tip, to shop less. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this is very helpful for you guys if any of these things you haven't thought about, and maybe these are things that you've done in the past and you haven't done them in a while. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching and taking your time to watch this video, and I'll see you guys soon in my next video. Bye!